Good Tuesday morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, Fort Clark Springs, Texas. Beautiful day. 66 degrees, I think. Hey, Google, what's the temperature at Fort Clark Springs, Texas?
In Fort Clark Springs, it's currently 66 degrees.
Karnak knows. Anyway, it's going to be a high of 84, partly cloudy, and it's like that for several days. But moving right along to what? Next, it's this Sunday, I think, when we turn our clocks forward 1 hour. I don't. So, comment call will be whenever I get to it. You know what I mean? So, I'm just going to be steady as she goes. You know what I mean? The world can change, but I'm not. Also, as you notice, I'm back in the banana business, which is good. And today is the first day of the rest of your life. The day after yesterday, day before tomorrow, it's right now. And right now just went right on by. So if there's anything you want to do, well, you know what you got to do, right? You got to get started. And what else? Never worry about what you cannot change. How about that? Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
In Fairbanks, it's currently 22 degrees.
Not bad. They'll be out water skiing on a day like this with a high of 33 above the old freezing number. Not bad. So what else have we got here? I did order a golf cart. I went and looked at the one in Uvalde yesterday. I'll post a video later. I hate to kind of let the cat out of the bag, but I did order one, and I'll tell you more about it later. It'll be in here in a week or so. It was probably the least expensive new one I could find. I didn't want to buy used because I've never had much luck buying used stuff. So anyway, 15 hours ago, Rita Richardson says, can't walk trails along hardly in California. You'd be hunted by some freak person. I'd trust mountain lions more, LOL. You find such cool places, Rusty. We love your videos. Thank you, Rita, and good morning to you in California. Hope everything's going good your way. Donnie Bram. No, but I can hear one in the mic talking about the turkeys. I hear you. Waltzing Matilda. Says, just picking on you, Turkey Rusty. Thank you, Donnie. I know that. I can take a little joke. It's Matilda that you got to worry about. If she's hungry, they go. Alvin Masso, have a great day, Rusty. Well, I'm just getting started, guys. It's 6:30 a.m. here in Texas. Still dark outside, I think. Well, let me see. Is it still dark outside? Yep, still dark outside. Yeah, it'll start getting lighter earlier, and that's why they changed the clocks, and I wish they wouldn't do it because all it does is screw up your body rhythms. Alvin Masso says, great walking video, Rusty. Enjoy your cold ones later. I did. I do every day, every single day. Gareth Lewis. Good morning, Gareth Lewis. Can you eat them turkeys, Rusty? Only the feet. That's the only edible part of a turkey is the feet and the beak. The beak. I got one hair sticking up there. Anyway, enough said. No, you could eat them, but they're tough as rawhide. Yeah, wild turkeys? No, it's a little tough. Well, I guess if you boiled them, whatever, you could probably tender them a little bit. Mr. CJ Cav 64, thumbs up to you. Eileen Toole says, probably the reason you're not getting paid a lot from YouTube is because your viewers can skip the first advertisement. Most YouTube providers only allow you to skip the second or sometimes third advertisement. Well, you can skip any on mine. I don't care. I look at this thing like I'm watching a video. What do I enjoy? But I don't care if they skip them all. I'm just enjoying my life, and as long as I make anything off YouTube, I'm tickled to death. And then of course I got the Amazon link that brings in enough to buy peanut butter. But yeah, thank you, Eileen, for pointing that out. Very observant. Can you imagine? Oh, TGIF. That was on the Born in a World of Shit. That was on the Tumblebug. I intended to do a longer video, at 20 seconds or so, but just as I started doing the video of the Tumblebug rolling the turd, I got a call, and for some reason interfered with the video. Enough said. You don't need to hear that. Can you imagine constantly eating shit? I mean, one bite at a time, I guess. Well, that's the way you eat it, I guess. I don't know. I've never tried it. Anyway, born in a world of poop. Henri Codger, wow, that's some shit, man. Yeah, that was, those little shorts are really, I think, I don't know. They started them to compete with a competitor. That makes sense. Compete with a competitor. I guess you should. E.V. Hodge, not ready yet. Buzzard. Yes, indeed. Yeah, there's buzzards circling every now and then because you get a lot of roadkill in here. What happens? They get hit by a car on the highway, but it doesn't kill them on the highway, and then they get out here in the woods and die. It's crazy. Not a lot, but a few. The deer I'm talking about. Morning walk, Southwest Texas. Random thoughts from a crazed mind. I walked up on a turkey on a trail in Colorado, and was literally standing right next to it, and it just stared back at me. Well, from one turkey to another, he's trying to figure out what you were, and you're trying to figure out about him. Well, you can imagine what they think about humans. We can't fly, we can't, a lot of things we can't do. Anyway, Camp Up River, okay? Congratulations, Rusty. Seems like a perfect place for one. Enjoy. Yeah, that was on my tiny home right there. Right there. Same person, good advice. Have a great day. Yeah, thank you. This is Javier A. Hello, amigo. Interesting how those turkeys didn't scatter away. Yeah, it was. I kind of thought as soon as they saw me, but by the time I got the camera ready to do the video, that they'd run off. But they didn't. They just leisurely walked around and did their morning thing, This person's name is William. Hello, William. City turkeys near me don't move an inch when you walk by them. In fact, it's the people who move out of the way of the turkey gangs. Yeah, well, they pack together. I've never had a turkey run at me. I was on a little golf course years ago. We had a little lake. There was a lake there, Inks Lake. And the geese would come in there and occasionally, and they'd walk up on the bank around some of the greens, looking for bugs or whatever they do. And yeah, they'd run at you. Yeah, and they'd nip you. They'd try to get you. I mean, they don't have any teeth, but it's still, you don't want to be. I imagine they could probably hurt you somehow. William, I read that. Frank McKinley, a rare video shot to get that close to that flock. Well, yeah, I don't know. It happens regularly here. I think people feed them that live here, and they kind of domesticate them. Al Fur, thumbs up. He says, cool, thumbs up. Sashi Smith, hi, Rusty. Enjoyed your morning walk along. Nice to see. Enjoy. Well, thank you, Sashi Smith. This is Walter Lowry. I thought a used E-Z-GO golf cart that was in a trade-in from a golf course. Oh, I bought a used E-Z-GO golf cart that was a trade-in from a golf course back in 2017. I paid $1,700 for it and have had zero problems. And that's true. I'm sure, because the guys that sell them, they make sure they run, and then you probably don't use it a hell of a lot anyway. But yeah, I'm not saying that they're all ragged out. Well, maybe I did say that, and they are. They are pretty beat up. You might have got a good one, but who knows? RV Living with the Geezer. Check his channel out on YouTube. Great video, Rusty. Best walking trails for sure. Fort Clark Springs is a great fall and winter home. Yeah, it is, and we'll see how it goes. I'll leave here when it gets when I get uncomfortable, I'll leave, and when I get uncomfortable in Capitan, I'll come back. Louis Paparella, Rusty S., Turkey Whisperer. Yeah, I hear you. I whisper to him, all right. Heather K., great content, Rusty. Well, thank you, Heather K., because that's what YouTube is all about. And then we got Tony in Florida. It says, hi, Rusty. Another great walk along. I would have to believe that no one turkey hunts in that area. No one, okay. But seeing the deer feeder, I would think there's a lot of deer hunting there. That would keep the turkey skittish. Cool to see. Thanks for the video. Yeah, you'd think that would happen. Now, I don't know where my stuff went now. Here we go. Here's Chief Laugh Kennedy. That seems like a somewhat isolated area, Rusty. Very peaceful walk, and the turkeys were awesome. Yeah, they're cool. The Dogman Chronicles. Check his channel out on YouTube. Now, I did a short, and it's called "Born in a World of Shit." I was going to put poop, but you want to do what do you call it? Where you trick them into watching your video. You put in catchy words, So I thought shit would do it. Anyway, it did. The Dogman Chronicle, is that a dung beetle, Rusty? I don't know. We call them tumblebugs. Poodle Professor, March 6th, 1836, Battle of the Alamo. Yeah, that's correct. A lot of we ought to have a holiday for that. But it wasn't much of a battle. Hell, they were outnumbered 20-1 and no beer. Yep, but they tried. We got them at San Jacinto though. Yeah, but Louis Paparella says, let the record show I wasn't there. You weren't. But, that was really, in my opinion, of course, it's nice to have an ego and, well, we're going to hold this to the last man. In my opinion, you need to fight like the Indians or the Native Americans, whatever. You want to survive first. You know what I mean? And then fight again. You don't want to just surrender all your bodies in one battle. You know what I mean? But anyway, they I think first of all, they got trapped there. They waited too long and then they couldn't get out, whatever. Anyway, Toddster Saw, mother of all gobblers. Oh, that is funny. Yeah, well, it was did you see it? The thing was huge, man. Anyway, time for dirt on the power outage thing. Glad you have those power stations. We got a small jackery. Looking to get the big one. It's very pricey. Yeah, they are. I mean, that's why those people that contacted me about the 1500 watt unit, I told them send it. Yeah, if you want me to do a review of it, I'll do it. Sure. Yeah, that'll give me 3,000 watts of backup, even though I don't do hardly any boondocking and stuff. Anyway, Scotty Thompson here. I probably read these yesterday. I don't know. Nice striped shirt, Rusty. Cool comment call, cool video talk. Thank you, Scotty Thompson from Wisconsin. Hiking with Jackie Boy says, very nice seeing the turkeys. Yeah, it's nice to be out here where there's wildlife to see, still in their natural environment. Boondocking with Dennis. Check his channel out on YouTube. Good afternoon. Excellent walk and talk. That gobbler might be from Cuero. Yep. Cuero, Texas, the town of Cuero, Texas, their football team is the Gobblers, the Cuero Gobblers. Catchy name. Joanne Wojo. I did these yesterday, didn't I? My Google always answers your questions, LOL. Smart device. Well, I couldn't have done them yesterday because that comment was left on the 6th and today's the 7th. All right, let's go, Rusty. Der Trixa. Good evening from Germany. Good morning to you, Der Trixa, on the North Sea of Germany. Stephen says, nothing wrong with your videos, Rusty. For people like me that live in another type of landscape, it offers a chance to experience that arid landscape. Those turkeys were amazing. Those feeders are on a timer, I bet. Keep walking and keep talking. Have a great day. Now, I walked over to that. I got another antenna cropping up here. Anyway, it bothers me, but it doesn't bother y'all. But anyway, I walked up and checked that feeder out. No, there's no corn in it. It wasn't putting out any corn. But apparently they're so used to going there when it does that they just check by every now and then. Brian Barbie, I am convinced that the turkeys have their own calendars and know how to read them. Spring turkey season starts March 18th or April 1st, depending on location south or north of Highway 90. They will disappear when the season opens. Well, good, because that's the way you survive. You disappear when somebody's shooting at you. Anyway, John Hogg says, Paleo Indians, pale faces. Oh, I don't know. He was to be politically correct. I don't know, man. It's so confusing. You know, people are people. Thank you, John. Here's Tracy Phillips. Nice, relaxing video, Rusty. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Tracy. It is. It's relaxing being here, you know. And so, you know, that's one of the reasons I went ahead and ordered that golf cart, because I do enjoy riding my trike around on these trails, but it's just rough. You know, first of all, the trike has no shock absorbers at all, and but it's doable. You just go slow enough. It's okay. I mean, I've done it several times, but a golf cart, I mean, in my opinion, because when I do my thinking about, is there anything I could do to make my life more enjoyable, and I thought about a golf cart, and I talked myself out of it here a year ago, and now I'm back on it again. And the reason is I think I would enjoy cruising around on a golf cart. And so, but I got a less expensive unit, and we'll see how it goes, man. If it doesn't work out, gone. Yeah. Thank you, Tracy Phillips. Mary Cooper. So cool to see nature at its best. Thanks for sharing. You're very welcome. Henri Codger. I've got some of those critters that frequent my backyard. I call them Appalachian condors. I guess. We'll do three more here. Toddster Saul. All this talk about fried foods seems to be making Romeo very nervous. Actually, old Romeo nothing bothers him. Not a damn thing. He never barks. He doesn't have fleas. I've never taken him to the vet. He's never gotten sick. Same way with the rooster and old Matilda. They're the healthiest things in the world. So moving right along, Regina Dedrick got a long comment. I'll read part of it. I suppose you likely saw wild turkeys, maybe shot a few, growing up in Karnes County. I never did kill a turkey. I hunted them. I never got close enough to get a shot. Mesquite bloom is a sure sign of spring. That's for sure. I've got a friend in DeWitt County near Cuero who takes a sojourn into South Texas each February in search of the signs among the trees. I grew up on the coast, Palacios, in Matagorda County, and it is my understanding that the coastal mesquite are in full bloom. I'm planning to take a ride to check for myself soon. Take care and enjoy your day. Thank you, Regina Dedrick. Last one here, RG. Easy name. Rusty, you can buy an inexpensive turkey caller and they will come out of hiding. Watch out for snakes out there. Well, it's getting pretty close to the snaky season. Yeah, they'll be coming out. The fact that with this warm weather, they'll be coming out of hibernation now. Good point. As far as the turkeys and a turkey call, you don't have to call them, man. Here they come. But anyway, guys, from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, land of happiness, this is Rusty78609 with a good old antenna sticking up there now. Now I got a good one. Anyway, saying thumbs up, carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. You just click on the link, go to Amazon, buy whatever you want. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much, as in snack. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it and I know it, eat less. That's the only diet you need. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch. Stretch. Swivel. Walk, 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 pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. Then stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought, memory, dream you've ever had. So give your neurons something positive to work with. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video, which is, I don't know, but there's one coming. You can bet on that. Anyway, enjoy your day, enjoy your life. Bye-bye. Tuesday morning.